super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
6 feet going deep. It's Torius with.
What's up, Tay Money?
All right, Tay, how about you tell us about what you do?
So I'm a newly found rapper. I just started music. I recently got to quit my job. I was doing hair.
You were doing hair?
Yeah.
Or were you like into like style and fashion and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was always doing hair. Like when I was in school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went and played college softball for a year, but I was like doing everybody's hair, so like I just quit and went to beauty school.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you very athletic?
I played like everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You're from Dallas, right?
Dallas. Well, I'm actually from Athens.
Where's that? Greece?
Everyone thinks that, or Georgia, but Athens is actually in Texas, and it's like 2 hours away from Dallas. So I was raised there, and I moved to Dallas like 3 years ago. Started rapping like a year ago.
Were you always rapping like in school and stuff? Like while you were in school?
I would like always like play around and freestyle with my friends, but never on any serious.
Like never on like the lunchroom tables, like
we was
shit
with the pencils and
freestyling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one of your interviews. You were like, "Oh, my dad's white and my mom's white," but I'm like, something happened. Were you always like that way, or did like what? What do you think influenced you?
I was like really country for a little bit. I was raised on like a farm.
Really?
Yeah.
Like with like chickens and
like cows. Well, we really only mainly had like cows and stuff. So maybe like a ranch. I don't know, but yeah, like what we did for fun was like we went and dropped hay bales out and would call them. It's like,
those like the circle ones.
Have you seen the circle? My friend didn't even know what they were. The circle bales of hay. Yeah. We had put them on the fork on the back of the truck, and we'd drop them to pasture, and then my dad would call them, and they would come running like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do like cow tipping and stuff like that?
No, I never did that.
I always thought that would be cool to like just like push a cow.
I honestly wanted to, but like I'm like, does it really work like that?
I don't know, because cows are like big as fuck, so they're like,
right.
I don't even know if
they are. They're honestly kind of scary, but
Really?
really sweet.
What's like your experience like growing up on the farm? Like, how do you think that like turned you into the person you are now?
I don't know how it happened, but I started playing basketball in 6th grade, and it was like serious. I was like really good, and it was like I was like the only white one out there.
Oh, really?
So I started listening to like hip hop and stuff, and like I was always playing basketball. I was always, I don't know. That's where my life just kind of changed. I don't know how to explain it to you.
What got you into hip hop? Because you said you were into country before, right?
Yeah, I was. I was like wearing camouflage. Camouflage is popping now, but I was like wearing it for like
before the
hunting
the
part.
Bape and like Supreme and all that stuff.
I was the first to do it. But what was the question?
Like, how did you get into hip hop?
My sister had this CD player. She was 8 years older than me. She had this CD player, and I would always sneak it and wear it. And there was this one song on there, it was Jaquan Tipsy, and I was like,
you were like vibing to
yeah,
it.
it ruined me up.
So like, where you're from? Is it like a city area, or is it like more rural?
No, it's like a town.
A town?
Yeah.
Like everyone knows each other?
Everyone.
So
when you're driving, you're gonna hear honks. They know your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it like? Because I'm like, my experience is like, I'm from Miami, so it's like a big city. So it's like,
it's like a lot of fun, honestly. Like when you're bored, like we just hit the square and we drive around, and you see people you know.
You're like walking around.
Yeah, or they're driving around too. People hang out at gas stations. People hang out at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
They do like Walmart. What is it called? I Spy in Walmart. Have you ever done that?
No.
People, because I used to like, my friends used to do that. They used to like go to Walmart and be like, oh, I Spy whatever, and then like you gotta find it or some shit like that.
That's crazy. We did it.
Cause like a lot of places, like when you're like a kid, like if it's like super late, like your kids can't do anything, so it's like you just go to Walmart.
We did do that. Hell yeah, all the time. We was always in Walmart until they started getting on to us. And at the gas station, you can get a ticket for hanging out there too.
Oh damn. So what is there like to do for?
There is
to
nothing.
Do for fun? Nothing.
You drive for like 30 minutes to Tyler.
It's
like it's like the biggest city near us, and you go to a bar there, a world club there. There was one club in Athens that was popping. It was called the Trace.
The Trace.
I don't even know if it's still there.
Was it like in a shopping center, or is it like
hotel.
Is that in a hotel?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Have you ever been to Houston? That's what I was gonna ask.
I've been like 3 or 4 times. I should honestly be there more, being from Texas. But
Really?
nothing takes me that direction that for my job, everything's just in Dallas, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I always think of, like, if I think of, like, rap from Texas, I always think Houston. A lot of people do. So, like, I don't know too much about the scene in Dallas, but, like, how is it out there?
So in Houston, so I just got to Dallas, basically. Like, I was, like, sheltered in this little town for so long, and so, like, I just got to Dallas, so maybe Houston's next, I don't know. But from the times that I went, it was like we were walking down on the streets, and it was, like, a really pretty downtown area, and we were just hitting, like, hella thrift stores, and it was just, that's what we like to do. We like to go to thrift stores.
Really? You get, like, a bunch of vintage stuff?
Bro, tons. Like, I don't spend less than $30 at the thrift store, like, every time I go.
Oh, wow.
And it's, like, a lot because, you know, shirts are, like, $2. Or
You find, like, a lot of, like Louis and Gucci and stuff like that?
I have found one Louis thing, and sometimes I go to secondhand thrift stores, like the designer ones, and, like, I bought a Gucci from there before.
Oh.
But, yeah, I be finding good-ass shit. Like, I just found this pair of apple bottoms. They're a little big. I'm going to take them and get them fitted to me, and they're going to be...
Like Taylor?
Yeah. They're going to be fire.
They're going to say juicy on them?
Some of them do say juicy. I have got a lot of juicy from the thrift.
Really?
Yeah.
What about in school? Like, what kind of kid were you? Like, were you messing around a lot, or were you a good
I was, like,
kid?
the class clown, but, like, not too, like, you know, like, you're like, okay, bro, it's funny, we get it. I wasn't too obnoxious. It was like, sometimes I like to be in trouble, sometimes I like to be the good kid.
You just, like, made jokes, and that's
Yeah. I was just real goofy. I was always in trouble because of my grades, though, for sports.
Really?
Like, my coaches would always be having to talk to my teachers and shit.
So you had to, like, wake up really early? In the morning?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we have practice before or after school.
Do you feel like being in the sports actually helped you to, like, you know, in the music game?
Sometimes, because I just know what stuff means, you know what I'm saying? Like ball and light, or like, you know what I'm saying?
That what?
Like, when we can make references to, like, certain athletes. Like, I may know some athletes that this girl don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or they going to make a sports reference, and I'm going to understand it. Or I'm going to know how to actually spit the bar myself. And another girl be like, what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I meant more like the grind part.
Oh.
Like, you know.
No, I don't think so.
Practicing and stuff like that.
No, I don't think so. Sometimes when we be traveling and shit, it feel like sports.
Really?
I feel like I'm going to my games.
Did you drive here or you flew?
No, we flew.
Have you ever, well, you started popping, like, more recently, right? Because you said you started doing music a year ago.
Yeah.
Were you doing, like, local shows and stuff like that?
I was. My very first one, I opened for Lil Debbie. I
Oh,
was
really?
scared out of my mind. I felt like I was about to throw up.
Really? You get stage fright?
I don't know, like, I'm always, like, cool with being, like, you know, all eyes on me. I actually like it, but for some reason, I was just tossing and turning. I was sick, but I never threw up.
How did you, like, get over that?
You want me to, okay, so, like, that show, somebody showed me some footage of it, and you could tell that, like, I wasn't comfortable.
Really?
And I didn't like how I looked at all. And then I was like, I'll never let that happen again. So now I'm kind of like, even when I'm up there, and sometimes when the crowd is dry or whatever, sometimes you get a good crowd, sometimes you don't. We're not in always complete control of that. But even if I feel goofy, like, I can't let myself look like I'm not comfortable.
So were you not comfortable because you didn't like how you looked, or just because, like, all the people were there? More like...
It was probably just because I was in front of everybody for my first time. That's it, yeah.
So, like, after that, did you get more comfortable?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now I'm like, when I get off stage, I'm like, fuck that shit, I want to go again. Or, like, sometimes I'll be up there and I'll be like, fuck that shit, run that song again, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. What is it like? Have you ever had people, like, not really paying attention to, like, to what you're saying?
Sometimes. Sometimes when they see me, their mind's already made up.
Really?
Or sometimes, you know, so, like, I can't lie. If I seen a white girl come out on stage and she kind of looked bold and bright, and I'm going to be like, the fuck is she talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like that would draw people because, like, here it's, like, the same, like, kind of demographic that, you know, be on stage and stuff. But if, like, someone that looks like you comes on, I'm like, let me see what this is about.
Everyone's going to kind of be like, okay, so you see somebody you don't know, and you're like, let me see what they talking about.
Yeah.
But... I don't know. Sometimes it gets crazy up there. I'm like, man, fuck them. Like, I've been up there, and one time I had this stage. This part of the stage was fucking with me. This part wasn't. And I came over here and tried to lie. I'm like, okay, I came up here like 2 times trying to get him on. I was like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm gonna stay on this side, shit, and we over there.
Here, like I seen a lot of shows where like XXX. He would always be like, if that happened, he'd be like, I want everyone on this side of the room to run into everyone on that side of the room, and he would just
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, he would just make everyone go, cause like then you have to like participate in shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good idea.
Yeah, he would do some crazy stuff. But like, who are some like big people from Dallas that you looked up to?
So I have my favorite rapper is Big Tuck. He from Dallas. He's like a legend. Like he's like the real classic, like almost like Pimp C type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Were you more into like the classic hip hop than like?
Yes and no. Like I like the new generation dumb shit too. Like if it just if it just ride, then I'm like but honestly, I like old I like old music. I like music. I guess it was my sister. I told you she put me on to a lot of shit, but like I you get in my car right now, I'm gonna play like Destiny's Child or like Chingy or like
the 2000s stuff.
Yeah, that's the shit I like.
That's the stuff I grew up on, but I left out there.
Nah, hell no, I love that shit.
So like, who do you like from now? Like, who are you keeping up with?
I know this sounds crazy, but I listen to I listen to people's music late.
Really?
I don't get it when it's new. Like I get it when it's late or when I've heard it on the radio, which I don't know why I'm like that. I'm just like that. Probably because I'm listening to the 2000 shit. But
you stuck on that?
I'm fucking with Chance the Rapper. I like him a lot.
Really?
I like him a lot.
Do you plan on staying independent like him?
Yeah, for as long as I can until you know what I'm saying.
Do you think he's really independent? Because I see a lot of like conspiracy theories about him, like on the internet.
I don't think that really anybody in the music industry is absolutely independent.
Like they have help?
They have help. They have management. They have team. They have an agent. They have something. No one's independent. I don't care what they say. Yeah, you can hold it down by yourself with your team, but that's still your team.
You have a team right now? So like what do the people in your team consist of?
I have a manager. I have a booking agent. I have a creative director. I have a producer. I have a videographer.
This is like a machine, a weld machine.
It was very well handpicked.
So, how, like, do you feel like, or when did you feel like you were able to, like, start maneuvering with the team? Like, how do you feel, when did you start?
Oh my God, I was so scared to pick somebody, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a big transition to go from, like, doing everything yourself and then, like, having people to do everything.
It's still weird because, like, I was picking the wrong people to let me help, help in the beginning. No offense to them, but they just weren't my match. They could be a wonderful match for somebody else, but for me and my business, it wasn't a match. So once I finally found somebody that like I was really opening up to and trusting, and you know what I'm saying. Once they finally came in and like helped, it's like so like really
relieving.
Yeah, really truly, because like I'm still like trying to do shit on my own. I'm like I could have just made a phone call, but like it's just kind of like. I need to do it because then I know it's taken care of and it's done and I'm not doing anything.
It's kind of like do it yourself.
I promise. I don't feel
no one's
good.
Gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Yeah.
But like, I could make a phone call. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have like that Southern hospitality? How, I'm like imagining you like because you have. That's one thing I noticed about you too. You have a voicemail. Like a lot of people don't have voicemails.
I feel like I'm very different. I'm not being full of myself. I feel like I'm very different. A lot of boys have told me, like you're like really nice. I have a lot of my friends. They tell me like you're too nice. I can be mean though. Don't get it twisted, but I do. And my mama always gets on me. She's like, you can't trust everybody. She's like, you trust everyone. You need to stop. I've gotten a lot better with the music stuff. It's kind of like opened up my eyes.
Because like there's a lot of people that you can't really trust at all.
Yeah.
As like what's an incident that happened? You don't have to say names if you want, but like
I feel like, and this is like almost advice to people, if you have like an artist that you're working with and like y'all are close and y'all are friends, once you pull out paperwork, everything you've ever talked about, like the friends and everything, like I feel like it kind of goes out the window. Like trust me to have your back if we're that close. You know what I'm saying? Like trust me that I'm gonna feed us, but at the same time, it's
You gotta do your part.
I understand that they have to protect themselves, but like if we're friends like that, if we tight like that, then just wait till I get my money and I'll break you off. Why you trying to take from me? I ain't even made nothing yet. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you see that like you took that as a lesson and now you're like moving more different?
Yeah, I move a lot different. I don't let just anybody help me now. I would take help from anybody. I was thinking someone's gonna see me and be like, "Oh, this girl has it, and I want to take her to the top." You know what I'm saying? They may want to take me to the top, but they may like throw me down once I get up there. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like since you're more popping now, it's harder, or is it easier to find people? I'm pretty sure you get a lot of people
right now. I have my team. So anybody that comes out of the blue that's new, they can contact my team if they're worth working with. We'll work with them, and they can decide that. But as of right now, it's like everyone that comes in my ear trying to talk business or money or something like that. Most of the time, they don't even be about shit. It's like they just wanted the conversation or something.
Just to like show people like, oh look, I'm talking.
Yeah, basically. Or like I feel I get people a lot of time they screenshot me a lot of the time and they'll upload it and like just to say that I'm like, now I don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah, because it's like you're burning that bridge. You know, you could have done business, you could have done something, but.
Or they'll like like I'm on FaceTime and they screenshot me. If you're not my man or my best friend or like a tight close ass friend, don't do that. Like I don't like people that reach. I don't like that at all. And it's very easy to see who's reaching.
So how do you feel like people move around you now that you're more popping?
Sometimes
like you've been seeing more people like, hey.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. I think it's so nice. I think it's so sweet. Like it makes me feel good when I'm out in like Tay Money and like the fact that they're like felt like they wanted to speak to me, like that makes me like I'm really like, oh my god, I want to hug them and I want to take a pic with them.
Yeah.
So like I just expect respect because I'm gonna give them respect. So as long as they respect me, I'll interact with them. If people start disrespecting me out on the street or try me, then I'll have to stop stuff like that. But I really like that. And also like I want them to still treat me like they treated me before, like.
Cause you're a person.
Yeah, but I don't feel like there's no such thing as too poppin'. It's like you don't have to act different. I don't feel like people watch what they say now or like they hold back and now I'm the only goofy one in the room and then it's like now I'm uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had that experience where like someone that you knew started popping off and then you like saw them differently?
Like, what do you mean? Like, break it down.
Like, well, do you have any like anyone that you grew up with that started like doing anything and they started popping off?
Like they started
getting
buzz and then they started acting differently?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen that shit. I don't want to be like that.
But did you ever see them like as a different person or you saw them as the same person?
I saw them as a different person.
No, because I know like because I have a lot of people, like a lot of friends that like I came up with or like used to hang out with or whatever, and then like now they're coming up, so I see their buzz. I don't really see them the same as like before,
Oh, so, okay, I get what you're saying.
Like as a whole like celebrity.
So let's say like if I knew you and you popped off, would I still see you as right now, or would I see you as that?
Yeah, exactly. Like a whole celebrity.
I'd probably see you as this.
Really? Well, did you start seeing like everything? Like everything was actually popping off. Was it after Trapper's Delay or was it before that?
Okay, so I dropped a couple of songs. They was like wham, whatever. I was buzzing, but like I'm buzzing in now. You know what I'm saying?
Were you buzzing more like in your state?
Yeah, just in Dallas, really. Well, I mean, I had some shows in Austin and stuff. So yeah, basically Texas. Like I was buzzing, but like I wasn't popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so then I dropped Trapper's Delight, and my numbers went up faster than they normally do. So I'm like, yeah, so they fucking with it, cool. Wait till the next one. I wait till they see the next one because like I didn't think Trapper's Delight would do what it did. But Trapper's Delight, I feel like really, it was supposed to happen like it was because I had reached out to other blogs to drop my other videos and they didn't respond. But on Trapper's Delight, they responded, and then that's when everything took off.
So, do you feel like it was because it was on Worldstar that it took off, or was it like actually because of the music
First,
video?
it was on Say Cheese. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
No, yeah. Yeah, so I'm in your video.
Okay, so first it started with Say Cheese, and then it made it to Worldstar, but Say Cheese, they jumped my page probably about like 30K followers.
Really?
And then by the time I got to Worldstar, I dropped probably gained probably. I went from 12 on my own to like got 30 from Say Cheese, and then I'm at like 112.
What was your relationship with Say Cheese?
So Sean is the homie. He's my close friend, and we kind of just made an agreement to just link up and just promote, and then
What was like the first song that you ever like actually recorded?
it's called Lewis and Clark.
Oh yeah, that was the first song.
For me, Lewis and Clark. Okay, so rewind, because people like to get on my ass. I started rapping a year ago. Lewis and Clark was my first song. A year before Lewis and Clark, so 2 years ago, I hopped in a booth for play with this homegirl I knew. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't feel that comfortable. I recorded, like I freestyled for like 8 bars, and then I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I was shy. So I don't know what was wrong with me. I just wasn't feeling it. And so, but I never, I didn't never fuck with it. So yeah, Lewis and Clark was my actual like first song, yeah.
When you dropped it, like how did that do?
It was okay. People were like, what? This bitch is rapping? I know a lot of people made fun of me. I know a lot of people laughed at it.
But what made you want to shoot a video for it and actually like take it serious?
This is like the #1 most asked question in the whole entire world. The reason I did it was because I saw people doing it, and I thought they're not that cool in real life. And they look cool as fuck on camera. So if I'm cool in life, then I gotta look fucking real cool on camera.
Look way better, like jumping up. I can imagine. What about like after what was the video that you dropped after that?
No.
That was the one you were in, I forgot the name of it, but you were in like with all the jets and everything.
No, Lewis and Clark, and then Nana. Nana was skating rink, and then Moneyway was with the Jets.
Oh yeah.
So Lewis and Clark don't really count. Okay, so if you want to be honest, like my first was Nana, Moneyway, Trapper's Delight.
Did you really like that song, Rapper's Delight?
What?
Rapper's Delight. Do you like that song?
Whose is it?
I don't remember. I think it was Sugar Hill Gang, something like that.
I don't know. I seen it on Spotify the other day looking for something. It came up, and I was like, what? Who? No, I'm playing. But I'm not playing. Okay.
I'm trying to take it serious. But yeah, so what was like the initial reaction of people like when they saw your song, like doing numbers? Like was people hitting you up like, yo, I saw your song?
I had literally want a new phone number so bad.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting one. But I don't think I can because it's linked with everything. So I might just get like a whole nother little private phone. I'm tired of people calling me. They don't be talking about shit. They literally, I only get texted when I post something cool. Really? I literally only get texted when I post something cool. And it's the same batch of people that text me when I post something cool. Like, I don't know. This is for you.
They know who they are. But yeah. So what about like plans for, in the future? Like, what do you think, where do you see like everything taking you?
I would like to, I don't really know if my music is considered rap. It's like rap, but it's like pop. You know what I'm saying?
Like in a mix? I feel like it's like kind of choppy.
Whatever it is, I don't know. But I feel like it's an open lane for me, so I feel like I'm going to really take it to the next fucking level. I feel like with the right team, which I do have, but I feel like with the right moves at the right time, and nobody knows when the right moves or the right times are. Like, it'd be like you could hate this song. Like, if you made music, you could make this song and you could hate it, and it could be in your notes, and literally you could be the next fucking multi-millionaire with it, and you don't know. Nobody knows nothing. So I don't know where I was going with this, but I'm just letting you know to fucking watch out.
I was gonna ask them, are you your own stylist? Like, you have a stylist, or
okay? So I am my own stylist. I have used a stylist 2 times, and shout out her original Gypsy Fox. I love her. Her name's Mary. Yeah, she's clean as fuck. But I don't really need help. I wish I could walk into a room and trust somebody completely 100% to style me head to toe, hair, makeup, and outfit. But I literally can't have anybody do that.
Well, where do you get your style from now?
The thrift store. Y2K, baby. Year 2000.
Hey. So, yeah, so you're like, the music.
I'm actually from there. Yeah, here.
So, tell me about working in the hair salon. You didn't like it?
No, I'm playing. So, I really loved it. I really did love it. I took a lot of classes. I did a lot of hair stuff. And after a while, it was like, I'm not supposed to be doing hair. I'm supposed to be getting my hair done type shit.
Really?
That's how I felt. And then I would just get so depressed at work. And when I started doing music, my mind was really on music, but my body was in the hair salon. And then it's like I couldn't focus. And then I lost the drive to be there. And then I dropped hours. And then I'm over here trying to push music. And like I said, what am I doing? Am I going to be 30 years old having minimum hours at the hair salon? Like, I can't fucking do this anymore.
But like, you went to like cosmetology school, or you just?
Yeah, I was doing it legally in a salon for like 5 years.
Did you meet a lot of like potential people that you could network with there?
Yeah. My last few months at the salon, I was showing everybody my music videos, or when they sat down, like we talk, and that's what girls do. So they would tell me about them, and then they'd ask about me, and I'd tell them about me, and now a lot of them still keep up with me. They check my YouTube and they text me and stuff. They're
really?
So cute. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Do they like are they like really supportive of it?
Yeah, they really are.
That's good.
Yeah.
So like,
this one lady gave me a Prada purse. It's so cute.
Really?
So my clients were like really rich. That's another reason I was like, it was like seeing all their nice things and shit. I'm like, I'm supposed to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Did anyone like do something that you thought like, oh, you know, I could do, like any of the ladies that would come into the salon?
Did they have jobs I wanted?
Yeah, like did you or like anything interesting? Like anyone interesting?
I got a lot of interesting stories, but anything I wanted to do?
No, really. So did you know that like rapping would take you to that path, like to getting all those nice things?
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I could literally feel in my body that like I have like a huge future. Like I can feel it. You know what that sounds so arrogant.
No, but you just like that's how you have that personality. Like,
I literally can I feel it. Like there's a lot more. Like, I don't know why I'm blessed. I literally talk to God every day. I thank Him every day.
You're a really spiritual person, like religious person.
Yeah, I am. I don't force it down anybody's throat. And anybody can believe in what they want to believe in, but like my job is honestly to be here and spread His word, so I will do that.
Do you feel like you do that through your music?
No. I do not, and my mother gets on to me all the time
really?
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like, what do your parents think?
So my dad's crazy like me. He still lives in Athens, and like we don't like see each other as much, but we're still really close. But he has like a wild spirit like me.
Yeah.
My sister and my mom, they're not really like me, and at first they weren't really supportive, but now they are. So.
So how like what's their reaction? They're like, oh my god, my sister's like this crazy.
When I cuss, my mom's like, oh, those sure are a lot of filthy words, Taylor. And I'm like, please just trust in me. And then my sister's like, wow, that's cool. You know, she's really timid. I'm not. So I'm living for everybody right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but so I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's okay.
What was your actual dream? Like when you were like literally like
I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Really?
I love sharks, like ocean life, sea life.
Was there a lot of like beaches out there?
No,
Like...
I don't know what my problem was. But when I drive by a beach, I'm like a magnet. Like I'm like I have to go. I'm a beach freak.
That's why you're doing your stuff in the beach.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like SeaWorld and stuff like that?
Okay, so my friends don't want me to support it, but I love going.
Really?
I know it's so bad because like I watched this documentary on them.
The what is it? The dolphin one? Something like that.
Like the killer whales.
Uh-huh.
What's it called?
Blackfish. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It goes hard, but
I know about that because the Family Guy, so I say dolphin.
It's so sad and like fuck them, but like I would like literally like light up seeing these fishes.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going crazy.
You used to go a lot when you were little? What about now?
No, I went like maybe a year ago in Orlando.
Well, what do you think about Miami? Like you come here all the time?
I come here like once every 2 months.
For real? What is it?
Newly. That's newly.
Oh, okay. So are you traveling a lot now? What other places are you going to?
I'm either in Miami, New York, LA, or Dallas.
All those places?
Yeah, and I'm about to go to Washington September 22nd and 23rd for a greenhouse festival.
What is that?
I don't know.
Greenhouse? Oh.
Greenhouse? I don't know. It's just a festival that they have there. It's a cannabis festival.
Okay, because I'm thinking about like plants. Have you met anyone that like you used to look up to so far? Who? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to be a fan.
Well, who's someone that you like really want to meet or you really want to work with?
I want to meet Drake.
Drake?
Oops.
No, you're good.
I want to meet Drake, and I do want to meet Nicki, but she has to promise to be nice.
You don't want her to Cardi B you?
I don't know what they got going, but
How she like just be right?
I don't want to meet her and her be like not in a good mood or who is this? Like I want her to like cut up with me. I want to cut up with Nicki. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean I've heard like this is what other people told me. They told me it's like kind of hard to work with her.
Hard to work with her?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If I was Nicki, it'd be hard to work with me too.
Do you feel like you'll ever be at that level where like are you how is it working with you now?
I feel like I don't feel like it would be hard to work with me. I do want to be unaccessible, if that makes. I don't want anybody like
to be like, oh, there's
hey,
a
hold on, let me
available
call
shit.
Tay Money. No,
Yeah.
we can't call Tay Money. You know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, I can get Tay Money to pull up. Tay Money not gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how it need to be. But what? What were you saying?
No, like if people are, being hard to work with.
Oh, and how's it hard to work with me now?
Yeah, like is it, like are you? Yeah, pretty much if you're easy to work
I think it's
with.
pretty easy. All it takes is my friend Sam, guitar emoji, and my producer Dustin, and we turn on a beat and one blunt, maybe like 2 shots of Crown, and we're good to go. We're gonna freestyle, and all we do is we turn our recorder on our phone and we record our whole freestyle. It'd be like 45 minutes long.
On your phone?
And then we'll go back and we'll pull out fire ass pieces.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna use that for your song.
No. But I have got in the booth and just freestyled through the whole beat. And then my producer can literally make a song out of the freestyle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's clean.
That's crazy. Have you ever heard of Tay Money?
I have heard of her. People keep adding her on my page for some reason.
Cause I won't lie to you, I kind of thought you were her when I first saw it.
Yikes.
But cause I mean like I watched like their like YouTube stuff all the time, so I thought that cause I heard that she was gonna start rapping. I heard she was gonna start rapping, so I was like, oh, that must be her.
Yeah.
So then I checked it out, but then it was like someone else, obviously.
Hello. Shh.
But yeah, it was obviously someone else. So I was like going down the comments, and everyone was like, "Oh, when in Tay Money you started rapping?" And like
I
saw
think she
so
just
many.
started rapping.
Yeah, she did. That's why I thought like, that's why I thought you were her.
A lot of people be like, "Is this her? Is this her?"
But I thought it was funny because like so many people were like,
Yeah.
How'd you feel about
They
that?
also be saying they be adding a lot of girl rappers under my page. It be
Really?
a lot of them.
You know, when I actually saw your music video, I was watching a lot of like different girl. You know how like YouTube suggests you videos. Like it was giving me a whole bunch of different girls, right? Girl artists, and a lot of them they didn't really have that many like views on their videos. Some had like 100K, like 200K, 300K. But then I saw yours. You had 1 million, and I wanted to ask you like, what do you think made you different from those girls? I know you don't know.
They sound the same and they talk about the same shit.
But what do you feel like it means to be a girl rapper or a female rapper?
We get put into a category that's like, it's just girls, they just think girl rappers suck. Or that girls are either talking about 1, shit they shouldn't be talking about, or 2, getting their box ate. And it's like, nobody wants to listen to a girl gang banging or getting their box ate unless it's like other girls, or something. I don't know. People just automatically throw them into this category. But I think that I just had a lot of energy on that video. It was a really danceable beat. And a fresh pace.
Do you feel like Cardi B and Nicki, like, or Cardi B more, open the door for like more female artists?
No.
You don't think so?
I feel like Nicki got the respect, and I feel like Cardi shows that anybody can do it. I don't mean that in disrespect. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Look what she started doing, making bonds, and now she's, you know.
Yeah, because the way I saw with Nicki, I saw that she was like kind of dominating, right?
Yeah.
She's like the only female artist out that's really popping. Because like
Her bars are real bars. Her shit is, cause she would eat a lot of dudes out here.
But there wasn't like any like someone like there'd be like 30 guy rappers, but like not only Nicki, you know. So but then I saw Cardi came out, and once Cardi came out,
I think it do help, but I feel like I don't know how to explain it to you. Like the girl boy shit, like I'm just a human just like you, and I could shit on a boy or I could shit on a girl who wants it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what they got going. I feel like I have like a unique look, and I feel like I'm just gonna move in my path, and I don't care if it fits this path or what they think or what they do or say. I'm just going. And people buy it, then I'm living good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then.
Were you a fan of Lil Debbie?
Yeah.
And Krayshawn and like the whole group?
I loved them. I talk to Lil Debbie still sometimes.
Really?
But yeah, I had their picture saved in my photo gallery. I really liked them.
What was it like, you know, in that era, like for you? You would just like listen to them all the time and like.
Nah, it was more like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was more like an image thing. I didn't even actually start listening to what people had to say in music until about 3 years ago.
Really?
It was a beat for me. It was like, can I dance to this? And when I would go to sing the song, my lyrics didn't match their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just make my own song, or just mumble words out of my mouth that kind of sounded like what they were saying. But yeah, I started listening like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Because I noticed like with their wave, like that's when a lot of like other artists like they started saying like, oh, I can do it. So it's like they didn't. I feel like their wave was when like the whole Lil B era and everything like that was like combining together. So it was like a whole powerful thing that like showed like anyone can do it. You know.
For sure.
Do you ever say the N word in your songs? Just try to stay away from it.
I don't want to say
it. Cause I know like for V Nasty, right?
Who?
V Nasty.
Yeah.
It was like part of it.
Yeah.
Cause I remember she was telling me that like she could have, you know, like if she said it, her career could have like gone more, but like it's because she stopped.
A lot of people say they're like all you gotta do is say it and you're on.
What does that mean?
Oh, they're like, all you gotta do is say the N word and you're gonna pop. Cause I guess like
the controversy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to be one of the bad kids that was supposed to get a whipping and instead blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How do you feel about that, like with controversy and blowing up artists?
I feel like with 6ix9ine, it works and it's respectable and he's funny and it worked. But I feel like with other people that like, nah, just shut up and go to sleep. Or like, I don't know, like some people be reaching so much that I don't even watch the videos. I'm just scrolling past. And the people that give them the views are stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like stop. Like quit giving the people that don't deserve it the views.
I feel like the people that give them the views are the people that like hate them.
Yeah, people become obsessed. The internet's crazy. It's running everyone. People are obsessed.
Yeah, cause like for me, if I don't like artists, I'm not gonna listen to them. I'm not gonna talk about them at all. But it's like people I know that like they really hate. Like if they hate 6ix9ine and stuff, they'll be like, "Oh, I hate 6ix9ine. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a song like 50 times."
Like, I don't know what their fucking problem is. I don't know. They're tripping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think controversy is smart. I think it's needed. I honestly feel like the fact that I'm white has helped me because I feel like as a white girl in the rap game, they feel like I'm not supposed to pop. So they're like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" And then some people leave rude ass comments, and some people say nice ass things, and it's just like, whatever, bro. Can we go back to when my page had 8,000 followers and I could post whatever I wanted? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
now I gotta watch like
of
every little. Chill out. God damn.
How would you feel like, you know, when you get to that level where it's like, you know, TMZ's following you around, posting you,
Bro, I honestly hope they do.
Really?
I hope I get to that level. I am not a rude person. They may get me when I'm hungry and I'm be like, move. But other than that, I'm be like, what's up? Tay Money in this bitch. I'm with 6 feet. Yeah.
When did you start getting tattoos?
When I was 16.
16? What was your first one?
My first one was the Bible verse on my ribs. Proverbs 4:23.
Which one was that one?
It says, above all else, guard your heart because everything you do flows through it. Cute. It's cute.
That's what you live by?
One of them.
So, how did your parents react when they saw that?
My dad doesn't care. He says I'm stupid.
He doesn't have any tattoos?
He does. The book. And my mom's like, at first she was like, no. Like, and then even after I had sleeves, she was still like, no, another one. And then now she's like, oh, okay.
She's just like used to seeing you like
Yeah.
that now. What made you like, when you want to keep going and get like sleeved up?
I'm gonna keep going. I don't know when I'll stop or where. I'm like, yo, I'll never get one on my chest. I just got one right here. I'm like, I'll never get sleeves. I kind of have sleeves.
Would you get a face tat?
I just got one.
Oh, really? Where? Hey, so you're really about
I
that
do
shit
want
there.
another one though, like right,
What are you
more
gonna,
visible.
What are you gonna get?
Probably 6 feet. No.
You should get that. That'd be so lit.
Yeah.
I wanna get 6 feet.
I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. If I get $1 million within 2 months, I'll get 6 foot tattooed on my face.
Yeah.
Deal.
It's documented too, so they're gonna see. What do you want to get? Like what? Like you're planning to get like everything, just like
No.
having
I'll probably do one of my legs. I don't know if I'll do this one.
I really like the Louis Vuitton.
Thank you. It's new, kind of itchy. I'll probably like fill in all my holes, like and connect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you gonna get like all the brands or
What?
all the brands you like? You're
No,
gonna get them?
probably not.
What about like? What about like some?
Let me ask some of that.
What was like some stuff that you like to watch like growing up?
I like to watch this one called Brace Face.
Brace Face,
Yeah,
right?
it's this cartoon.
I used to
know
watch
what I'm
that.
talking
Yeah, I used to watch that.
about? I like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I used to watch that. Wait,
The-
the original, the
The
live
cartoon.
show.
I like the
Oh.
cartoon and I like the real one.
I only watched the cartoon.
And the cartoon was hard. And the Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
The Jetsons was my shit.
I used to watch that.
The Flintstones. 101 Dalmatians.
Like the show.
Yeah, like I don't know, like the movie.
You like all the old stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what about now? What you watch? You binge watch anything right now?
I just got hooked onto something. I just got put on to Power.
Power.
My favorite show in the whole entire world was Claws.
What is that?
It's a fingernail movie, but it's like, I know it sounds crazy, right?
Oh, claws. I think you said clogs.
Claws,
Like
yeah.
the, you know clogs, like those things.
No,
and stuff.
like Claws. So it's about these girls that work in the nail salon, but they're like laundering money for the mob. It's clean as fuck. And Empire is my shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You like drama? Like a lot of dramas?
Yeah.
Do you watch anime? You've never seen any? I didn't think it. I'd be surprised if you did.
I've had like a couple of girlfriends put it on. I'm like, no offense to y'all, but that's not my cup of tea.
No, I bet. So like, you know, what about like Texas? Like being from Texas, like
Yeehaw.
what do you think Texas pride is? Like, how do you see that?
Texas is the State Fair and Slitterbond and the river at San Marcos and Houston and drinking lean with the Cadillacs with the pokers, like
Really?
Big T's, Rudy's Chicken. Home sweet home.
What about food? Like, what's
Bro, Rudy's Chicken is the spot. I go there all the time in Shell Shack.
is that like chicken and waffles, or is it like
So Rudy's Chicken is just chicken. They have any type. I get extra seasoning. I either get tenders or wings. They have their own little sauce like Cane's. It goes hard than a bitch. I'm like watering over here. And then Shell Shack, I get a pound of shrimp, like medium, kitchen sink. The ones that get real messy.
kitchen sink, like a whole sink?
No, like that's what it's called. It's like a certain flavor, and you know you're supposed to wear gloves and shit with it, but like I don't. Like I love it on my fingernails. Like,
Really?
Gross.
I used to eat shrimp, but then I got allergic to it, so I can't.
Oh no, I hope that never happens to me.
I wasn't allergic before, but I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
Please don't let that happen.
What about like fun things now to do? What do you like to do for on your like when you're not like working on music and
I
stuff
like
like
to
that?
thrift. I like shoes. I like to clean. I'm a neat freak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like everything organized.
Yeah, everything. What else do I do? I like to go see a movie. I love to go swimming.
You ever go by yourself to see movies, or you go like
I
you always
usually go with
with
Goldies. She's my best friend. That one.
Shout out. Oh yeah.
Bank baby gold.
Well, so you grew up pretty much like a good girl, right?
Yeah, and so that's kind of why I'm wild now, cause like I had to be good for so long.
Really? You feel like everything's just like getting let out?
I blew up.
What was like when do you feel like you started, going crazy? Was it when everything started, or like
When I went to college.
Where'd you go to college at?
It was like an hour away from my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
It shut down now, but it was called Lawn Morris.
Mm-hmm.
And
You started getting freedom.
yeah,
Like more freedom.
it was fucking wild. I'm like, what? I stopped going to school. I literally dropped out and was still living in my dorm for softball. Like, they hadn't caught on to me, so I was like living in the dorms for like a really long time.
And they didn't say anything?
They didn't say nothing. I was still traveling to the softball games. I was still eating in the calf. They had no idea. And then I was like, at the end of the semester, I was like, I know they don't know. So I just went home.
Were you going to a lot of parties?
Yes, like I was like so crazy.
Yeah. What was like a story from like the craziest party that you remember?
Okay. So I'm wait till he leaves so you can get all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Is that Glock 9?
Is your what?
Is that Glock 9? No, I'm playing.
I thought that was so too.
Okay.
Honestly, when I first met him.
Are y'all ready for the best story ever from college? I was so drunk. Whatever happened, I don't know. But in the middle of the night, I got up. Now, our plugs, you see how your plugs are in the middle of the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had a fan. And I can't with y'all.
I like how she's just filming.
And so there was just like this fan, and it was like pushed out, and like the cord was like this. Well, and I got up in the middle of the night to get something, and I went to go underneath the cord. And when I went underneath the cord, I hit my head on the refrigerator.
Oh my god.
And it cut open so bad, I was like gushing blood out of my eye and stuff.
On the refrigerator?
Yes. So I just hit my head on the refrigerator, and it was gushing open. I had to call my mom. I was like, Mom, I have to go to the hospital like right now. I'm like in another city. Like, do you mind? Because moms be like, oh, you could have just kept it. So I had to make sure that our insurance worked at this hospital before I went.
Yeah, because you're in different state, or a different part. What about shows and stuff? What was the craziest show that you've done?
The craziest show was Tay Day. It was put on by my people Aeronautics out of Dallas. It was my birthday, and it was my first headlining show, and it was like sold out.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Who was anyone big opening for you, or? What was that experience like?
It was crazy as fuck. I didn't think they were all there for me. I didn't think they would know the lyrics like they did. I didn't think they would stay for as long as they did.
Really? You're like doubting it? You had like imposter syndrome? You're like, oh,
I don't know. I just try to be like realistic. Like not get my hopes up.
You feel like the next one's gonna be just as good?
Yeah.
Probably better. You have any shows out here that are coming
not
up?
in Florida yet.
Yeah. So what about like some advice? Or actually no. I'm gonna cut that. If someone's gonna like listen to you, what song do you think, best shows this is what Tay Money is all about?
Travelers Delight.
Travelers Delight.
For sure.
So what about like anything upcoming, anything new?
I'll be having an album coming out soon. I'm about to drop probably like 2 or 3 videos,
and
then I'll drop an album.
What you want to say what videos you're gonna drop? Or you're gonna keep it secret?
There's one they need to be on the lookout for called She Won't and Bitch Like Me.
We're gonna keep a lookout for it. What about like some advice you want to give to like anyone starting out right now?
Any advice to someone starting out? I don't have anything. That sounds so bad. Hold on, let's try.
People usually say like, "Oh, be yourself" and stuff like that.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, I mean that's why.
Just be yourself and like just of course. I was gonna say that. Just be yourself and
I mean, you gave advice earlier.
just so fucking show out, cause like if you hold back, then who knows if you'll be the next
Beyonce or
Beyonce.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Or Chingy.
Or Chingy, Gwen Stefani, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears. You know, one of those.
You see anyone in Dallas that's coming up like that? Like who can be the next upcoming person to look out for?
Me.
You? I mean like anyone like under you.
Me. No, I'm going. There's a lot. I can't even name them. There's a lot. There's a lot of fucking talent in Dallas.
Do you feel like Dallas shows love?
Yeah, a lot. Stupid love, honestly. As many people inside the city like, Dallas don't show no love. Dallas do show love. Shut up. Well, at least they show me love. So, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Maybe you should try a different approach or be nice or I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I feel you.
www.taymoney.com.
You have anyone you want to shout out?
My mom, my dad, gone, my friends, my team, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9.
That sounds like the song, the Lil Wayne song.
Yeah.
6 feet, 7 foot.
Dallas for sure. All my fans.
Mm-hmm.
All my fans.
Oh,
even the ones that don't like me.
If they don't like you.
Yeah.
What is like some fan love that you've seen?
I like that they let their kids listen to me. They send me a lot of kid videos. That's clean.
Really?
Like I don't know if I'd put me on for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I probably would. But yeah, and like the fact that people want to like they get really excited. Some girls get excited when they see me in public and they like want to take a pic and shit, and that shit's clean as fuck.
Yeah. You never get nervous when they do that?
No. Sometimes I feel some type of way when you never know if like a bitch is on some funny shit. Like she just want to have some attention for a second if she want to try.
Like you never know if she's one of those trolls or the
like,
haters.
Is she gonna come up here and slap me or?
Yeah.
I hope she does so I can stomp her in the face. But either way, you know.
Yeah. What's a question that you wish that you could talk about? Like someone would ask you. Like anything you just want to touch up on? Lay it out there.
Damn, I don't. If I could tell them one thing, if I could say one thing, quit making fun of me. If I could say one thing to get it off my chest, I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. What do you think, Sam?
He knows for you.
Stop copying.
What was the question?
No, what question would you want someone to ask you that you want to answer?
I don't know.
Like basically, if you were interviewing yourself, like what would you want to ask yourself?
I would want to say
to talk about.
If I could ask myself anything, I would ask myself, "How do you do it, sis?
How do you do
How
it?
do you do it?
How you do it, sis? How do you do it?"
I'm done.
Where can they find you at?
Tay Money Duh, Instagram, Tay Money Duh, Twitter.
I think that's so funny. You put the duh at the end of it.
Duh. I think that I'm gonna name my album Duh. I think that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Duh.
The album.
Duh, Volume 1.
What about So this has been 6 feet with one and only Tay Money.
This is 6 feet with Tay Money. This is 6 feet and y'all are watching Tay Money. No, wait. What am I supposed to say?
No. I was just like, you're good.